Hi guys, it's Sarah from I Swear I'm Stitching. Today is the 31st of January 2025. Sorry the lighting's so bad. It's overcast and rainy and it's later than I normally record because I just got home from work. So I'm also very tired. But this is Flosstube 125. We're talking about cross stitch. Other crafts I do, I think today it's just cross stitch. I'm so tired, you guys. Everything wants to crack. Like, it wants to crack, but it won't crack. Ugh. Okay. So I will start with a big announcement. I finished my Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. I was looking at my stats for it in my craft book, and it took me, I did not realize I've been stitching on this long. It's over 2 years. If I had not finished it this month, it would have been 3 years, and I think like, I forgot. March, April. So almost 3 years. I did not realize I was working on it that long because it never dragged. It was always so fun to stitch on. So it's from Carriage House Samplings, Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. It's on 18 count Ada from To Die For fabrics. They're no longer dying, sadly. This is fantastic fabrics. That's really sad. In Ashton and Tan, 1/1, using all the called for DMCs. There it is. I love it. Now that I work at Michael's, maybe I'll see about getting it framed there because I get a discount. Woo, woo, woo. And maybe I won't because I'm lazy. And the thought of taking it into work and then staying after work to work out getting it framed, I'm just gonna go home. So you know what? I say that, but who knows? Oh. So yeah, my last block I worked on was that one. Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't she lovely? Oh, I love it so much. I wish I had more of this fabric. I wish I had started not in the middle, because then I could have had enough to do something smaller on it, because it's got good margins on the ends. So if I'd started over more, I would have had a nice chunk left, but oh well. Can't change it now. Oh, isn't it great? Don't you just love it? I'm so happy. I'm happy it's done, but I'm also gonna miss stitching on it. And there really are no other Hawk Run Hollows I have a desire to stitch, so I don't know what that has to do with anything. So what? My brain is fried. My brain is so fried. Ugh, I'm so tired. Yay. And then I worked on 3 things. So what I'm actively working on, I pulled out last night to work on. Oh, everything's coming out of the bag. Is my Gathering Acorns. Now my nose is runny. What the? Oh, it's one of those days. Gathering Acorns from Cottage Garden. Look at that. Absolutely adorable squirrel. Chipmunk? What is that? That's a squirrel, right? Oh my god. Anyway, super cute. So, started working on that last night while I started rewatching Farscape because I love Farscape, you guys. When I rewatch Stargate, I then obviously have to rewatch Stargate Atlantis. But at the end of Stargate, they bring in Claudia Black and Ben Browder, and they're in Farscape. So then when that ends, I always want to go right to Farscape, but I have to go to Atlantis first. So then now that I'm done with Atlantis, I'm revisiting Farscape, which is, they just don't make shows like that. You guys, it's got Muppets and puppets and such great makeup. It's such a good show. Anyways, you don't care. That's what I was watching while I worked on this. And so my goal was to finish the inside of the basket of acorns, and I did, and then I moved on to the leaves. So I got like the section up here filled in, and I worked on those leaves. Ideally, I want to finish up these leaves and do 1 or 2 more leaves. I don't think I can do the bottom leaf. I don't think it'll fit before I move my Q-snap. Oh, you probably want to know what all the details. This is 32 count Lugana from Bestitch Me in Spooktacular. And it's a tight 32, that's why it's 1/1. Oh, it's also a fun one to stitch. It's a lot of browns, but I just am thoroughly enjoying it. Part of it, I think it's the fabric. The fabric is like butter. It's like so nice to stitch on. So when I turn you guys off, this is what I'll go back to working on. So I'll put it over here so I don't forget. And then I worked on my Fancy Lady for winter, my At the Met. You guys, I gotta write myself notes as I think of them, or my brain is literally Swiss cheese and I will never remember. It has nothing to do with Flosstube. My brain was just like, hey, remember this? I was like, oh yeah, remember this. So, my Fancy Lady for winter is At the Met from Mirabilia. And my goal for this winter was to get her dress done. Except for the beading, because obviously that's last. And I did it. I managed to get her dress done. I was genuinely surprised. There is this back stitch loopy thingies that I'm not sure I'm going to do. I'm gonna wait till she's all done and see how I feel about having the empty black space. I don't know. I just don't really feel like doing that. Like I said, we'll see. But anyways, so I'm working her with all the called for threads. I got it as a kit from my mom a while ago. And except for the fabric, I'm using 32 count Crimson Peak from, oh God, from Steel City Stitchers. What is her name? Oh, sugar. The one that dies from Steel City Stitchers. Oh my gosh. I've literally just drawn a complete blank on her name. Steel City Stitchers. I'm so sorry. But anyways, I started this with Julie from Kansas City Girl in Colorado World, and we're both doing it on the same fabric. And then in this video, the images are gonna be awful. My lighting is horrendous. But look, I got her dress done. And now I'm torn. Part of me was like, okay, put her away. I got my goal for the winter done. Winter's not over. So I have to keep working on her. Don't put her away. Now I have the hiccups. What in the hell? Anyway, so now I have to decide what I want to do. Maybe I'll do like, because I've got the base of one of these started. Maybe I'll work on that base and then just work up a little bit. I don't really want to do her skin yet. I don't know why. I just don't. So I think, yeah, I'll work on, which one is it? What side is that on? So her butt. So yeah, so I'll work on this and I'll go up. That'll be my next goal. Like, I don't have a goal to finish it. That's what I'm gonna work on. Cause my goal was just the dress, baby, and I got that done. She's so pretty. This is not my favorite fabric. It's not awful to work with. It's just not my favorite fabric. It's beautiful on this red. I'm so glad Julie talked me into it. No, she didn't have to try very hard. Oh. And look, the coverage on that black is pretty damn good. It's just 310. But damn, that's pretty good. So it's 2/2. It's a called for threads. And then my January kit was the Panna Fawn Cushion. And since today's the 31st, I think I'm going to go ahead and put it away. I don't think I'll work on it anymore because, like I said, I want to work on my gathering acorns. So I'm going to put it away. Doesn't mean it's away for very long because my February kit is a very small one. So if it gets done, I may pull this one back out and work on it some more because I thoroughly enjoy working on it. It takes me a hot second to get used to doing 4 threads over 1 because it's 11 count Aida. But once I get into it, it's, I don't, therapeutic's not the right word. Calming? I don't know. It's just, my stitches are ugly as hell. Like 4 strands, ugly stitches. But if you don't get too close, it looks cute. And so, you know, I wanted to get the face and this ear, so I just kept working on this side. And I got some more, I got some green in and a little flower and the second hoof. Oh, he's so cute. I'm gonna absolutely love this pillow to death. And I'm like, yeah, I made so much progress. And then I look at this, and I'm like, oh, I still got this whole back end to do. But yeah, I got a little flower in. That made me so happy to have a little flower in. So I had the cue snap, and I was like, I'll move it over. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna put it away and pull out something else, something a little different. And that's why I got my gathering acorns. Oh, he's so stinking cute. If you would have told me that like 10 years ago that I'd want to stitch something like this, I'd be like, no, no, thank you. But just shows you how your taste changed, because I think he's adorable. Oh, he's so cute. And the only back stitching is those 2 little tiny things in his eyeball, which I'll do last. If at all. I don't know. I don't think he needs it. I don't want to pull too close because I want you to see my nasty ass stitches. So he'll be tucked away until I don't know when. Like I said, I may have the hankering for him. Like, my goal isn't to finish the kits within the month or even within the year, because some of the kits I have, if you remember from my kit parade, are hunkin' big ones. So I have no expectations of finishing things in a timely manner, except for the couple small kits I have. Like next month's kit is itty bitty, which brings me, that's all the stitch I have. Which brings me, I have hauled my fabric from Fat Quarter Shop, finally arrived for month 4. And next month should be shipping any day now. Well, in a week, roughly. But I didn't bring it with me because it's just fabric and I didn't actually open the bag yet. So, nothing to show. Okay, so, plans. I jinxed myself last video about WhipGo. Jessie Marie, who does WhipGo, pulled the numbers, and sure as heck, she pulled Haid. So I'll show you what my WhipGos for February are gonna be. And these ones, the only goals are literally, they're small goals. 200 stitches. If I can get 200 stitches, great. If I do more, great. But I just want to touch them and get some progress on them. So the first one, oh, I don't have the artist's name. Shoot. But she called number 7 and 8, and number 8 is my Haid, my Nefertiri. Oh, no, it doesn't say who it is. From Heaven Earth Design. I'm sorry, I can't remember the designer's name. She's so pretty. I don't have it with me to show you where I'm at on it right now. It's tucked away over there. I haven't got it out for the next month yet. But I am working on the very top middle. Gosh, she's big. I don't know if Haids are for me, guys. That's why I'm giving this Haid. It's on my WhipGo board. I'm giving it this year. If by the end of this year I'm still like, then I'll probably not finish it. Which is sad because she's so pretty. She's so pretty. Gosh, she's pretty. And then number 7 called was my chatelaine from my Egypt Garden from Chatelaine. So I'll be working on that. And this one I do have with me, so I'll go ahead and show you the progress I have on it so far on this giant piece of fabric. So, like I said, my goal is just 200 stitches. If I do more, great. If I don't, whatevs. So yeah, that's where I'm at on my chatelaine. So you'll see that again. I don't know when I'll start them, because I have all months to pop in 200 stitches. Part of me would rather do it. I'd rather do it sooner than later. Especially that hay, so I can knock it out. Put it stitches in, either put it away or keep it out. And then February 6th, I should have double checked. I am starting my Dreaming of Klimt with M. Kissa Creations, or M. Kissa Creates. I'm sorry, Marissa. That is not that. That is this one, so I'll be doing that starting February 6th. It's a sal, you know, more of a start along. There's no deadlines, no parts we have to do on any sort of schedule. But I'm looking forward to finally starting that. It's been in my stash for a while. When did this come out? 2021, I guess not a while, but pretty sure I got it shortly after it came out. And then what I hope to start tomorrow, I don't know. I work tomorrow like 3 to close, so I don't know if I'll have time before work to do any stitching. But if I do, I'm going to start my February kit that I tiny decision wheeled. It's my Riolus Sparrow. See how little that is? I mean, this will be done in no time. Holy crap, will that be fast. Not looking forward to those French knots, but this will be fast. I mean, look how small the fabric is. I had to sew fabric onto the fabric so it'll fit in my Q-snap. Look how small that fabric is. It's itty bitty, right? Look at that. This is gonna be a small little bugger. That's cute fabric. Yeah. So this will be a fast one. That's why I was saying you might see more of the Fawn Cushion next month, because this is going to be done in no time. And that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Life update. So why is that over there? Sorry. I started my job at Michael's. Today was only my second day. The first day was like most of the shift was watching videos. Today I was actually on register, and tomorrow I close. We'll see what that entails. Learning to do more things. So far so good. I mean, can't complain. A little boring, but can't complain. I mean, I'm sure I could, but I won't, because why bother? But yeah, that's it. That's it for my life. That's all I got for you. This is something that I've been cleaning house like you guys. I sent a little trash bag full of knitwear with my kid to college to give away to friends and roommates or donate to their clothing closet. Because back in my knitting days, you know, I loved to knit shawls and cowls and hats and mittens. And I literally only wear like 2 hats, 2 shawls, 1 cowl. Like the rest have literally just been sitting in a drawer, not being worn, not being used. And so I pulled them out, and I should have counted. I think it was like 20 shawls. And everyone was like, oh, but it's so pretty. I want to keep it. And I was like, but I don't wear it. It's pretty, and it sits in a drawer, and I pull it out once a year to say, oh, this is pretty. And then I put it back in the drawer. So I decided to do that with some of my cross-stitch stuff too. Like, I was like, well, I have all these patterns that I'm either not going to stitch or I have stitched, and I don't want to throw them away, and they're just accumulating, and I can't save them all for giveaways because there's like 30-odd patterns here, and I'm too lazy to individually sell them. So I posted on Instagram that I was selling it for like $135, which includes shipping in the US, sorry. So if you're interested in buying a pack of patterns and this big ass Nerge, because I do not like it. I keep trying to use it and I hate it. I thought it wasn't too bad, but the more I use it, the more I dislike it. So if you're interested in spending $135, I will send you this Nerge. I won't go through all the patterns, like in this stack of patterns and things. I'll just go through some of the patterns, like Prairie Schooler, some Plum Street, Quirky Quakers, Heart and Hand. I've got these little Mill Hills that don't have anything in them. Well, this one's got some beads in it, but they're just the patterns. If you want to get your own perforated paper and stitch some Mill Hills. I got some Blue Flower, the Mermaid of Salmon Bay I just finished, Rolodex Morning Sampler. I mean, I looked this one up online on eBay, and if I wanted, I could sell it for like 50 or so bucks, but I'm not doing that because I'm too lazy to sell stuff individually, and I would love to stitch it because Tracer Wetzler patterns are awesome, even with all the blended threads. But I don't like angels, and I don't want to stitch angels, and I don't know how to change a pattern to remove the angel wings. So after holding onto it for years and years, I've decided to finally just get rid of it. I mean, I even had, I gotta take that out, my own quote. I was gonna put, like, I was like, I can figure it out. I can figure out how to take the wings out, and then I'll change the quote. The quote was gonna be, "Our planet is a lonely speck in the great enveloping cosmic dark," from Carl Sagan. That's what I was gonna put there. But I don't have the brain power to figure out how to get rid of the wings. So, but then I got some more Quirky Quakers, Blue Flowers. More Blue Flowers. And then I got some magazines. Part of me really wants to do that cat, but I'm never going to. But part of me wants to, but I'm never going to. And then I got I donated most of my Punching Up Pyramid Stitcher magazines, but I still have 2 left because I was working on things in them. So all of that. And then there's patterns I'm sure I didn't show you that are smaller in there somewhere. And the Nerge, $135. US only. And that includes shipping. That's already included in the cost. I just want to get them out of my house, but I also want to make a couple bucks on some of the patterns I paid for. But like I said, I don't want to individually sell them. So if you want them, please let me know. You can DM me on Instagram at eatmyoxygen. I'm trying to lessen my Instagram exposure and lessen my Instagram usage. But as of right now, it's still the best place to DM me. Or you can email me. isweariamstitching@gmail.com. So, sorry for that. I hate the idea of being on Flosstube being like, buy stuff from me. But I think it's a good deal, $135 for all these things. I did keep like 2 or 3 or 4 patterns aside for like future giveaways. But as I finish things, again, my patterns will amass. So I didn't want to keep too many. But, yeah, like I love this Santa, but I'm never, ever, ever going to stitch him. But I love him, so I'm like, well, I'll just keep holding on to this Leisure Arts. I'm not going to stitch him. You guys, I'm not going to stitch him. So why keep holding on to it, right? I don't think if there's anything else in this. I swear this Leisure Arts had something else in it I liked. Oh yeah, it was a little Santa teddy bear and like a little angel teddy bear. Like, I would never stitch those, but I think they're so freaking cute. But I'd never stitch them. It was one of those things where I just kept keeping. So I was like, well, maybe I'll change my mind. Okay. That's now really all I have for you guys. I don't think I work next Friday, so I will be here next Friday. And hopefully I have some stuff to show you. I know for sure I'll have, oh, what is next Friday? What date is next Friday? Oh, okay, yeah, I'll have for sure started my Sparrow, and then next Friday is the 7th, so I will for sure have started my Klimt, my Dreaming of Klimt. And then we'll see what else I get done. And I'm going to try to work on that Fat Quarter Shop block of the month to catch up, because the Postal Service took like almost a month to get me my fabric, so I got to catch up. Okay, I feel like this was really like, and then hyper, and like I feel like I was up and down, and for some reason today I don't know where to look at my iPad. I apologize. I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Bye.